Imagine a world where you command respect effortlessly, where your voice is heard and your boundaries honored. Sounds appealing, doesn't it? Respect, it's a small word with a big impact. It's a cornerstone of our personal and professional lives, a fundamental element that shapes our interactions and relationships. But earning respect isn't about instilling fear or asserting dominance. It's about fostering understanding and mutual regard. It's about cultivating a presence that draws attention, a voice that demands to be heard, and a persona that's impossible to ignore. Today, we're going to explore 6 ways to command this respect. These keys to respect aren't just theories. They're practical, applicable steps that you can start implementing today. They revolve around self-respect, setting clear boundaries, understanding that it's okay to not be nice all the time, speaking up, avoiding over-apologies, and displaying confident body language. So, are you ready to discover the 6 ways to command respect? Let's dive in. First and foremost, respect starts with you. It is impossible to gain respect from others if you do not respect yourself. Dive into the concept of self-respect. It's about recognizing your worth and treating yourself accordingly. It's about fostering a deep, inherent sense of self-worth that is not dependent on others' perception of you. And how do you develop this? Start by setting personal priorities. Understand what is most important to you in life. What do you value? What do you want to achieve? Once you've identified these, make them non-negotiable in your daily routine. Prioritize them above all else. This isn't about being selfish, it's about recognizing your worth and treating yourself accordingly. Next, learn to say no without guilt. It's okay to refuse requests or decline invitations that don't align with your priorities or values. Saying no isn't a rejection of the person asking, but an affirmation of your own needs and boundaries. So the next time you're faced with a request that doesn't sit right with you, remember that it's okay to say no. Maintaining healthy relationships is another crucial aspect of self-respect. Surround yourself with people who respect you and treat you well. These relationships will reflect your self-worth back at you, reinforcing your self-respect. And remember, a healthy relationship is a two-way street. It requires mutual respect and understanding. Lastly, create your own happiness. Don't wait for someone else to make you happy. Find joy in the things you do, the people you meet, and the moments you experience. Your happiness should come from within, not from external validation or approval. In conclusion, self-respect isn't something that happens overnight. It's a journey, a process of self-discovery and growth. It requires introspection, honesty, and courage. But once you've found it, self-respect becomes a powerful force in your life, a force that commands respect from others. Remember, self-respect is the cornerstone of commanding respect from others. Secondly, clear boundaries are an essential element of mutual respect. But what does that really mean? Well, imagine an invisible line that separates what feels okay for you from what doesn't. That's your boundary. Now, setting these boundaries can be a challenge, but it's about understanding your limits and making them known to others. Let's talk about how to do it. Start by identifying what you're comfortable with and what you're not. This could be in terms of your time, your space, or even your emotions. Once you've figured that out, the next step is to communicate these boundaries clearly and assertively. Remember, it's not about being aggressive, but about being firm and respectful. How does this relate to respect, you might ask? Well, when you set clear boundaries, you're showing others that you value your own needs and feelings, and in doing so, you're teaching them how to treat you. Clear boundaries ensure that you respect others, and they respect you in return. Thirdly, understand that being nice all the time isn't necessary to gain respect. It's a common misconception that we need to be perpetually pleasant to be liked or respected. But let's debunk this myth right now. The truth is, constantly striving to please others can lead to a lack of self-respect, and even cause others to take advantage of your kindness. However, this doesn't mean you should swing to the other extreme and be abrasive or rude. It's about striking a balance. Prioritize your own happiness and well-being, and understand that it's okay to say no when necessary. It's okay to assert yourself and stand up for what you believe in. These actions demonstrate self-respect and strength of character, traits that others are more likely to respect. So remember, you don't always have to be nice to command respect. Fourthly, your voice is a powerful tool to command respect. Let's delve into that. The ability to assert oneself in a conversation is an essential skill. It's not about being the loudest in the room, but about making your thoughts and opinions heard and valued. This is where your voice comes into play. Think about it. When we engage in conversation, we're not just speaking, we're also listening. But when we use the listener's name, something interesting happens. It's a small change, but it has a significant impact. It makes the listener feel acknowledged, important, and engaged. It shows that we respect them, and in turn, it commands their respect for us. But your voice isn't just about the words you say. It's also about how you say them. Hand gestures, for instance, can be a powerful addition to your verbal communication. They can emphasize your points, express your enthusiasm, and even help you articulate your thoughts more clearly. They make your words more engaging, more dynamic, more memorable. Now, let's talk about eye contact. Maintaining eye contact is a simple yet effective way of asserting yourself. It sends a clear message. I'm here, I'm confident, and I'm someone worth listening to. It shows that you're engaged, that you're focused, that you're present. It's a subtle sign of respect, both for yourself and for the person you're speaking to. But remember, it's not just about asserting yourself. It's also about listening, understanding, and respecting others. It's about creating a two-way street, a dialogue, not a monologue. It's about making your voice heard, but also making others feel heard. In conclusion, speaking up is a key aspect of commanding respect. Use your voice wisely. Assert yourself, engage your listener, use hand gestures, maintain eye contact. These are all tools at your disposal. Use them wisely, and you'll find that respect comes naturally. Fifthly, over-apologizing can undermine the respect you command. Now, we all make mistakes, and it's important to own up to them. But let's be clear, there's a big difference between taking responsibility and over-apologizing. Over-apologizing can often be perceived as a sign of weakness or insecurity. It can give the impression that you're constantly in the wrong, or that you lack confidence in your actions. This can lead to others losing respect for you, or worse, taking advantage of your perceived vulnerability. So how do we strike a balance? It's about using apologies wisely. Save your sorries for when you've genuinely done something wrong and an apology is warranted. Don't use them as a crutch to avoid confrontation or to gloss over uncomfortable situations. Remember, it's your actions that define you, not your mistakes. And your ability to handle those mistakes without resorting to constant apologies is what truly commands respect. Remember, unnecessary apologies can make you appear submissive. Finally, confident body language is a silent yet powerful way to command respect. It's the unspoken language that we all understand, and it can speak volumes about our self-esteem, confidence, and authority. Let's start with posture. Good posture is much more than just standing upright. It's about maintaining an open and balanced stance, showing that you're comfortable in your skin and in control of your space. It's about walking with purpose, sitting up straight, and carrying yourself with grace. It's about exuding confidence, even before you utter a single word. Next, let's talk about eye contact. Strong eye contact is a sign of confidence and sincerity. It shows that you're fully present, engaged in the conversation, and not afraid to connect on a deeper level. But remember, there's a fine line between strong eye contact and an intimidating stare. The key is to maintain a balanced gaze, one that conveys respect, interest, and understanding. And finally, let's discuss open gestures. Our hands can often reveal what we're truly thinking or feeling, so use them wisely. Open gestures, such as uncrossed arms or hands resting comfortably at your sides, suggest that you're open to ideas and willing to engage. These gestures show that you're not threatened or defensive, but rather confident and relaxed. However, it's crucial to remember that confident body language isn't about mimicking certain postures or gestures. It's about embodying a state of mind. It's about truly feeling confident and letting that confidence radiate outwards. So how do you cultivate this? By practicing. By consciously adopting these behaviors in your daily life until they become second nature. By believing in yourself and your worth. Remember, there's power in how you carry yourself. Your body language can either reinforce or undermine the words you speak. And when your body language aligns with your words, it amplifies your message, making it more believable and impactful. Confident body language not only makes you feel powerful, but also commands respect from others. So we have explored the 6 powerful ways to command respect. Let's take a moment to recap. First, respect starts with self. Prioritize your own needs, say no without guilt, foster healthy relationships, and create your own happiness. Second, establish clear boundaries. By clearly communicating your limits, you ensure mutual respect. Third, understand that you don't always have to be the nice one. prioritize your own well-being, even if it means not always pleasing others. Fourth, speak up. Make your voice heard by using effective communication techniques. Fifth, don't over-apologize. Reserve apologies for situations where they are genuinely warranted to avoid appearing submissive. Last but not least, display confident body language. Good posture, strong eye contact, and open gestures can help you command respect. Remember, respect is not given, it's earned. Start implementing these 6 steps today and watch how you start commanding respect effortlessly.